What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your general reading for the month of February 2019. This is going to be perfect for you guys if you're Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. If it doesn't resonate for you, please go check out your other signs, and let's get into it. I was really anxious to do your reading this month. Excited, anxious, couldn't wait to get to it. I'm like shuffling the cards, like, what is that? What is that? It's funny. I think this is going to be a very powerful month for you in terms of trusting yourself more. We're in Aquarius season. Aquarius is your fellow air sign. And generally, the signs have an easier time in their own suit of season, right? So air, very intellectual time. Aquarius, very much about progression and challenging things, right? Challenging the norm. It's really about pushing forward. We wouldn't push forward in our society without Aquarius energy. We wouldn't be able to push forward in technology and how things work without that Aquarius energy. And it's a really good time for you guys because you guys are, I always say, you're like one of the smartest signs in the zodiac. And you are very much that sign that honors and is really known for intellect and forward thinking, and to the point where people try to play you sometimes and will act like you're crazy, right? Because Gemini, it's like mutable air. You guys can go every which way with your thoughts. Like you could start talking about baby wipes and somehow end up on car engines and it'll all make sense. But at the same time, people are talking to you like, this bitch is crazy. And you're not. You're really genius. And they're jealous to some extent, but you can't say that because you can't, you know what I mean? So I feel like this energy for you guys in terms of Aquarius is going to be really good for you guys in terms of moving forward, like really pushing past things, especially things that in the past have been blocks for you and challenges for you, especially if it has to do with friendships and things too, right? Because we are in Aquarius season. Aquarius season is all about, it's 11th house energy, all about our social life, like our social life with our friends, also our hopes and our fears. So this is going to be a good month for you guys in terms of pushing forward. Now, this is a general reading, but I'm getting a lot of love and I'm going to flow with that. I'm going to flow with whatever messages come out. But so definitely be checking out your love reading because I feel like you might get a double message, or who knows, I might even find myself reading for two different sets of Gemini. But you guys, okay, so use your intuition. That's going to be very big for you this month. Very much in terms of seeing forward. Now, you guys got the unicorn card. Unicorn card is all about that third eye energy, right? I mean, the corn actually sprouts out from where the third eye attaches to the head, right? And, some people say that our two eyes see past and present, and our third eye is able to see the future. So it's really, again, a lot of forward thinking, forward manifestations, right? I feel like a lot of things, especially towards the end of the month, you're going to see a lot of successes in a lot of different ways. Be very much in tune and trusting your intuition. It's going to help you a lot in, the things that are micro and macro in your life. But that's really, really big in terms of trusting yourself because what you're trying to do is move forward. Now, it's funny, your near future card, you've got the Empress, which I love this, right? So it's like, again, going back to our two eyes see the past and present, our third eye can reach into the future. And here we are focused on our abundance, the things that we've been trying to manifest, the things we've been trying to harvest, creativity really, really, pumped up. So that's really, really good energy. And also, this is your final outcome card, just so you know. This is, again, walking away from things that don't serve us, right? Still, with the unicorn card. So it's like, as you guys are walking away in the future from things, people, ideas that just don't work anymore, you've taken the lessons with you, right? We could say these swords serve as separate lessons for each thing. You're taking your lessons with you and you're moving forward. But I feel like you're moving forward successfully because we've got that Empress card too, right? Now, you guys, bottom of the deck is that Nine of Pentacles energy, very much about feeling abundant, right? Abundant in all ways, feeling good in terms of your health, your mental, your relationships with people. You're really able in a place where you're able to take care of yourself and really nurture yourself. Really focus on yourself, which is really, really good for you guys right now. And not letting distractions get to you. Now, because you guys are feeling good in this place of like wanting to build, I feel like that is allowing you to attract more of that to your space. So if we're looking at past, present, future, you guys start out with 2 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the Empress card, right? Really, really beautiful energy. Don't be surprised if in the middle of the month you get a little hiccup, right? In terms of this 5 of Wands energy feels like outsiders. Again, there's emphasis on friends this month and our connections, our social settings. So there might be some changes that need to be made or will be made in terms of your friendships. If you've met someone just recently, I feel like things are going really, really good with that. I feel like there's real connection, a real opportunity to build something beautiful. You guys have a lot of passion there. It could be a Leo person with that lion up there, but also this could be water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but definite real connection and room for growth, right? This is a connection that makes you feel emotionally happy. Now, right next to that is that 5 of Wands. So again, there might be people, haters, okay, which can come in the form of your friends, your exes, their friends, whatever. I think it's just really important to cut out the distractions. It seems like if there are people in your space, like let's say those of you guys who have met someone, or even if this is like having to do with the job, like you've connected to a new career path, or, maybe you're doing a different job, there's someone around who seems like there's an energy of not being excited for you, right? There's a little bit of hateration in this dancery, but no fear. You're still moving into that Empress energy. So again, when you guys see it, feel it, check it, know it, okay, make a mental note of it, but it's really about moving on and moving forward. Try not to let these little things distract you, whether it's people or whether it's your own negative thoughts, right? Don't let things distract you, because it doesn't matter. You're on a path to success and greater things. Your creativity, especially towards the end of the month, is going to be pop in, okay? Now, some of you guys can find yourself connecting to Taurus, Leo energy. Also, we've got fire, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or there's Cup, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This 5 of Wands feels more like an energy, not necessarily the person. It doesn't matter what the sign is, but if this, if that happens to be the sign of the person you're dealing with, that's even more confirmation. So yeah, so don't be surprised if in the middle of the month, especially around Valentine's Day, which I hate to say, there might be someone trying to kind of hate on you. And honestly, it might be an ex. Now, in their external influences, you've got the 3 of Swords. So someone could be trying to, it's like our exes always can tell when we're happy, and that's when they come and try to hate and try to do something. So like, especially if this is someone you haven't talked to in a long time, they might have gotten wind that you are out there dating other people. And so they might try to reach out to you like, the whole, hey, big head, what you doing for Valentine's Day type thing. I just feel like there's someone trying to block mid-month, right? That 3 of Swords and that 5 of Wands. Again, can come in the form of your friends, can come exes, whatever. Don't let that distract you. This person is just bored. They're heartbroken themselves. And misery loves company. Okay. So just maintain your high, 9 of Pentacles status, and you'll be all right. Because at the end of the day, you guys, your hopes and fears, you're wanting to move on. Again, you guys can be dealing with a Cancer person, but it feels like you guys are like, look, been there, done that. I've learned the lessons. I'm successfully moving forward. No shade. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at this situation. I just want to move on. Because before, when I tried to deal with you, things weren't balanced, right? Things are now balanced. I've got my yin to my yang. That's really important. Chariot energy does speak about success and moving forward fast. It's not no slow punk Pete shit. But at the same time, it really talks about balance, because if we didn't have that balance, we didn't have the black and white, if one of the sphinxes broke down, you wouldn't be able to move, right? You wouldn't be able to move as fast. So this is just I like it because no matter what, these distractions, again, whether this is a romantic situation, it can be your family, it can be having to do with your friends, it can be having to do with work. Whatever this is that's trying to hold you back and get you wrapped up in the spider webs of mess, it seems like you're like, no, thanks, none for me. And then right after that, you've got the Six of Swords. Love it. So again, going back to taking the messages, taking the lessons learned, and moving forward, right? Moving forward to the unknown, moving forward towards success, moving where things are a little bit easier and just make more sense. Now, during this time, what you need to be focused on doing in order to have this kind of an outcome where we are successfully moving forward, we're not letting the dumb shit, block us and make us feel away. You've got Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and Seven of Cups. This is very much a time that's important for you to be focusing on your money, your coins, your family, focusing on the people and things that are important to you, the things that look and feel like home, right? Really kind of minding your business, staying in your zone and focusing on your shit. That is going to make this time go by successful and faster, right? Really making sure that you're only connecting with people who make you feel fulfilled, right? People who are there for you, real friends who bring you joy, real friends who don't bring you drama, people who you don't have to question. There is a real sense that you guys might be detoxing some friends this month for some of you. And it's really good and it's really okay. It's time. It's like some of you need to make this boat a little lighter so it can move a little quicker, right? So really just, so in terms of that, it could be like detoxing friends, but in really, sticking to those things and people who make you feel good. But yeah, it's just keeping your head in a good space, keeping yourself emotionally happy. Because when we're in an emotionally happy place, we attract more of that, right? We attract what you are. And definitely keeping your options open, right? It's okay this month to dream a little. Because again, we are in that progressive energy of Aquarius. And, even if ideas seem crazy, write them down because you never know how they can manifest and how they can show up later. And you do have that Empress card. So you guys are in this place of creating and really being able to push things and ideas forward. So be open to that. Also, in terms of like, if there's an ex coming back, be open. Like, don't just, Paul's back, so bye, Matt. Like, no, be open to the other things. Be open to other people. Be open to new friends. Be open to, this is just a really good time to be open and really take note of the things that you're noticing pop up in your life, because I think you guys are going to be getting a lot of blessings through that. And just a month of really feeling good. Like you guys are this is going to be a really good month for you. I think you're going to be in a very emotionally happy and stable place. Again, there might be a little bit of hiccup with just outside people trying to come in your shit and like get in your head a little bit. Whatever with that. Don't even let it mess with you. So then you've got obstacles and blocks are lifted. So it says, all your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Yes. I love that. You guys, things are going to get easier if they've been a little bit hard, a little bit turbulent. You guys are being divinely guided. Truth is coming to light. You guys are getting all your clarity. You're feeling really good. You're in the space of creating and just moving forward. And you're going to feel so good at the end of the month because you're going to look back and see all the things that you were like, a year ago, that whole situation would have like made me go up my tree and go off on everybody. But you know what? I really maintained my shit and like, I'm just focused on me now. Like you guys are going to be proud. Okay. So this is really good energy. I'll see you guys in your love reading. Please check it out because again, I don't know if I'm going to be reading for the same set of Geminis or if it's going to be a whole different situation, but I'll see you guys there. Bye.